So today I'm doing a client tutorial on Kita. This is like one of my aunt's best friends. I really consider her like another aunt. So I've already done her foundation. I basically mixed, well, I did mix 3 black opal foundations. I used nutmeg, rich caramel, and hazelnut. I used hazelnut on the outer perimeter. So I've already done her foundation and skin prep. And now you will see me doing the contour with the AJ Crimson number 6. And I'm just pressing that in with my beauty blender. Please excuse the lighting in this video because I was using natural light. But I do use my ring light shortly, so the lighting will get better. So now I'm going in with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'll put the shade in the description box below because I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was Caramel, but I will definitely put it down below to be sure. And now I'm just going to contour her nose with the AJ Crimson Cream Foundation, also in the shade number 6. Always when you contour, use your eyebrows as a guide to just go straight down your nose. It'll make it so much easier. So now I'm going to set her highlighted areas. I'm mixing Sacha Buttercup with the Dermablend. Just because, I mean, they're both kind of dry powders. I really would prefer Laura Mercier. And I'm going to use that on her later, but I didn't use that to set her under eye because the shade that I have is a little too dark. I don't have the translucent one. So I just mixed Sacha Buttercup and Dermablend, and I basically just set her under eye and forehead and nose with the Real Techniques setting brush. And now I'm going to set her entire face. I'm using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium deep and dark deep. I'm just mixing them. So now I'm going to use the Laura Mercier that I mentioned earlier. This is the darker shade, the darker translucent shade. That's why I didn't use it under her eye, because that's not the right color for under her eye, but I did use it to clean up her contour just so it can stand out a little bit more. So now I'm taking the Dermablend setting powder and I'm just putting that under her eye to catch any fallout from the eyeshadow. And then I'm going to just take whatever powder is left on the sponge and I'm going to set her eyelid, just so that when I go in with the eyeshadow it's easier to blend. Because if you were to just put eyeshadow on a wet eyelid, basically if you have like concealer or something on it, it's not going to blend as easily as it would if you had a powder on your eyelid. Hopefully that makes sense. For the transition shade, I'm using a Juvias Place eyeshadow. It's called Ethiopia. It's like a orangey brown type shade. I like to use like warm tones as transition colors. Okay, so now I am deepening up her crease. I use a darker brown and also a black just to intensify the outer corner. Now I'm taking MAC's Indianwood paint pot. It's like a really pretty gold, like shiny gold cream base. That's what their paint pots are. So I'm going to use that as a base, and then I'm going to go over that with eyeshadow. Now the eyeshadow that I'm going over this with is by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. I will list the name down below just because I honestly can't think of it off the top of my head right now, so it'll be down below. Now I'm taking my INGLOT 77 liner. This is like the blackest liner I've come across. I will always repurchase it. The only downside is you do have to order it because it's not in stores.
Aaron! Oh, this shit cute! I'm popping! Cute! I'm cute!
Now I'm just going over her lash line with the NYX black liquid liner that is discontinued. You can order it off Amazon though. And I did put on her lashes already off camera. My camera actually stopped recording, so I didn't have a choice. But they are Lucid lashes, which is my lash line. And those are in the style In Your Dreams. For her brows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown. For some reason, I've been really into like pencil brows lately. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm still like in love with the NYX brow gel, don't get me wrong, but I've just been picking up brow pencils more often lately. Here you'll see me like trying to create those hair-like strokes towards the front of her brow. Her brow lady actually took off too much hair in the front, so that's another reason why I like pencils. It's easier to create those like natural hair-like strokes.
Real right on these, mama. Yes, honey.
So now I'm just dusting off that Dermablend powder that was there to catch whatever fallout, and I'm using Urban Decay Perversion liner. This is like the best liner that I've ever used. Like, I really do like Sephora. They have really good waterproof liners. They're really creamy. I also like Makeup Forever. I haven't tried Marc Jacobs though. I've heard good stuff about that one, but this one, I got this at Nordstrom Rack and it was like maybe $10, but that liner is bomb. Like, it's so creamy and it just glides on and it does not go anywhere. Then I just went over that with Makeup Geek's Carbon. Is it Carbon? Whatever, it'll be down below. It's Corrupt. Sorry, Carbon is MAC. For the highlight, I'm using Laura Geller's Gilded Honey. I always ask my clients to smile, and I always smile when applying highlight, just because you don't want to put it, you know, on their face when they're not smiling, because if you do, it's just going to sit on top of their skin. But when you put it on top of their cheeks, whenever they smile, you'll be able to see it and it'll just pop more. Now I'm just going to take a light gold eyeshadow. This is also by Juvias Place. And I'm just going to pop that in her inner corner. It's just going to make her eyes look a little bit brighter.
This is like a cute ass look. Them damn lashes is everything, and I don't feel them.
Yeah, they're real lightweight. This is when Kita started going crazy with selfies. She was taking so many pictures and I wasn't even done yet, y'all. Like, I didn't even do her lip yet.
I get bedtime because, honey, you're going to be at my house all the time. Hey, Aaron, I got to go to my meeting now. Come on over here and beat this face right quick.
Now I'm just lining her lips with MAC Chestnut Liner. This lipstick is from the Anastasia Lip Palette. Of course, it's no actual name, but I'll put the number down below in the description box. It's like the only purple or deep purple shade that's in the palette, and it's really pretty. Like, Kita actually got me out of my comfort zone because I was gonna do a nude, and this is her telling me she liked it already and she didn't even see it. But I was really about to do a nude lip on her, and that's what I always do. I always play it safe. She told me to just go outside of the box, and I actually liked it.
Aaron, this is gorgeous.
Yeah, it do look good.
Yes.
So this is the final look. Definitely let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and see you guys next time.
Take some more. Oh shit.